ماشي. I think it's dangerous to sort of power to the office. That's what I think.
Georgie, you ready? Coming back. Georgie, watching.
Yeah, 27.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Look at it. Wow.
Exceptional machine you see in front of Blackpool. Prototype, January 1941.
Yes.
They're not coming yet, mate. Oh my god. They don't miss master. Not a lot. Same one. Chế ba đúng mộtคน
I've got your jacket there.
1,300 displays. Been with the team since 2006. Kirsty is getting a fabulous view. Blackpool of the water. Whereas acrobatics apologise narrowly going into these wonderful steermen. One of the reasons we got for look at the display. Kirsten is strapped into a rig, centre top wing, with 5-point harness on. The rig is fully articulated. If you will imagine at the back of her, base of her spine, is a ratchet effect that will allow her to spin around almost like a human propeller. Upright, upside down, on the side. It's up to her.
Does the tip has two rings on the bottom and certain rules on it?
Building the energy back up the stick. And over we go.
How good does the guy on the way side? Speed on the wings.
Speeds can be up to 150 miles an hour. Kirsty could be experiencing 4G. Kirsty today could be experiencing 4G. G is the force that keeps us on the planet. 4G is the equivalent of 4 of you on your own shoulders, weighing you down. I have seen this team flying in all sorts of colours. Starting with Hugo, Crunchy, Utterly Bustly, Chino, Breakling. These days they fly in their own house colours of aeros and acrobatics. Now if you fancy wing walking, you can do that with one of these machines. Go and look on their website, see how you can go flying on the side, like Kirsty. Oh, you see her twizzling around on the rig. India, Australia, Middle East, and China. Down goes the nose, building the speed. I'm off as distance tail and brake tell. The girls were very tight-fitting leather flight suits. This is actually for their safety. Whatever otherwise think. It's for their safety. At 150 miles an hour, on the top wing of an aeroplane, if you have any garment that is loose, it will bruise you. It will bruise you badly. Health and safety pin. And how do I know this? Well, my wife, bless her, used to fly on the top of tiger moths. She used to go, it was her first flight, she went up in a loose-fitting anorak. She came down with absolutely black and blue eyes. Lesson learned. And Kirsten can see. So waving at any point, because she's been waving a lot. Good thing. There you are. Times. Smack, drop, rig. Another FAQ, frequently asked questions about the team. When they're in transit, girls fly in the front cockpit, not to stay up on the rig. Slightly water on the front of the cockpit. Down from the wing. Standing between the cockpit and the wing, that's from the trailing edge.
Air tricking machine, that's a trick. Air tricking machine.
You need to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Dave Barrett, Kirsten, Popjoy, Aero Superbatics Wing Walkers. Fabulous as ever. Their 40th anniversary. Kirsten is keen to point out that she's nowhere near 40. His wings. Glenn, around this final pass.
When he first walked past, he was upside down. He got scared and he took himself back over. He was basically like hamster on the top of the plane.
We said yes. Got the gates.
Oh, it's sideways.
Just clicking all over the place.
Big heads? Yeah. Big heads. Thank you. Frigates. Frigate.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are
Frigates. Thank you. Frigates. And get rid of frigates.
Remember 1940?
Here we have some frigates. Let's get rid of fruits.
Exceptional weapon of war. 21
Frigates. Again.
Taranto harbour in the Mediterranean and effectively took out the entire Italian battle fleet in harbour. Low-level launching torpedoes. You can see the dummy torpedo underneath this magnificent machine decimated the Italian navy. The attack was not lost on the Imperial Japanese Navy. You can see a model for a future strike. And that future strike by the Japanese was, of course, the Pearl Harbor. This machine appears in the colours of a 20 squadron. And it was a swordfish. May 1941, paralysed the battleship, the Bismarck, hitting the rudder with the torpedo, allowing the Royal Navy to finish off a capital ship. Today's Lieutenant Commander Glenn Allison, aircraft Paul Collicott, 2. Charity supporting Royal Navy aviation heritage. It's funded entirely by public donations. Navy Wings website. Revenge twin turboprops with 750 squadron as data. Royal Navy volunteers like the rest of the Navy Wings crew. Paul flies Merlin helicopters. Both got together in the days of the Western Sea King, flying commando missions. They've served on the Swordfish on and off together since 2011. Swordfish remain in production by Blackpool. Ability to control horrible weather, long distances, and to find targets for their deadly torpedoes. Later on in the war, equipped under wing with 4 rocket projectiles on either wing. That's what called him, hence the black and white stripes on the wing today. 80th anniversary. Liberation of Normandy. And we're being waved at, ladies and gentlemen. Please wave back. Isn't that magnificent? Been treated fabulous heritage so far in this show. Beautiful reflections on the winds. Photographers must be so pleased with this. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Navy wings, Larry Swordfish. Little way, yeah, I'm sure they're here. Formation flying. It's all about following your leader, knowing your place in the choreography of the aerial dance that you're seeing. Right space with your wingman. Follow the ballet.
Samuel,
What?
stay over here.
Walking.
Okay, right here.
Raven 1 is Simon Sid Shirley. He's ex-fast jets with Royal Air Force. Flew Tornado F3s. Operational in the Balkans in 1993. It says here he could fly fast jets before he could try. Roll back in. And turn to the left. Rolling out. Raven 2 is Pete Wells. Self-confessed air junkie. 6,000 plus hours on all sorts of tail draggers. He built one of the first. Here we go with a break. One of the first UK built RV8s in 2002. And it says here he's also driven a motorbike across the Andes.
Oh, clapping.
I have GPS on that once.
I made it to turn. I made my plane turn. You can get me anywhere.
The smoke is diesel fuel pumped into the hot exhaust of the engine. In the fall, come back in. Commence the roll.
Turning now, turning.
Look at that hieroglyphics in the sky. Barry Climate is Raven 3, experienced general aviation pilot, 36 plus years with a private pilot's license. Flies a Piper 40 glider type. And our duo come round for a roll.
Excuse me.
Off with the smoke. pirouetting around the formation. Raven 4 is Gerald Williams. He used to be a professional rugby player for Wales, New Zealand, South Africa. And to see him, you would know he was a rugby player. And I really wonder how he is squeezed into the cockpit of an RV-8. He's the most experienced ex-former military jet pilot, flying for jets that used to serve with the military. You know, 29, 39, jet promised, vampire, hunter. It says here in his personal slot, he likes holidaying in warmer climes. That's why he's in Blackpool. And they've formed up into 6. Get those cameras ready. Back up the stick. Here goes the brake. Raven 5 is Rossi, well, learned to fly gliders at 11. Joined the Fleet Air Arm, Sea Kings, Sea Harriers, 6 to 7 combat missions over the Balkans. He's flown with Navy Wings, who operated this swordfish you saw earlier. He now flies the Hawk T2, instructor for Air Force Valley, Anglesey in North Wales. Raven 6 is Mark Southern, airline pilot on Boeings and Airbuses, and he wants to point out that if he's flying you to a sunny climb, he will not be flying like this. He's ex-Royal Air Force fast jets on Tornadoes. Power come back in north. Back on the stick. Watching Blackpool from a completely different angle. Over the top. Beautifully round.
I can sit here.
While the 4 ship comes back into center stage.
Why do you fly on that?
And another break. And from south,
Henry's classroom. Out This is a bad flyer. This is good flyer. This is good flyer, please.
And the threesome hill in front of us.
This is good. No, this is backfire. Dragging on clouds. And this is a good
One in front.
This is backfire. Good fire.
The wind conditions, I think, are spot on. Here we go for a heart in the sky. Oh, and look, Cupid. Oh dear. I think that deserves a round of applause, don't you? Smoke on. Nose down, building the energy.
Hey, what? I have a target. You have a target. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. What's that one? Look, what's that? That's a blood car. Good. You're in the way. I need my punishment. Ready to fly.
And the team begins a tail chase to form up back in 6.
I've got my plane.
Don't break it.
It's not breaking.
Breaking it. I can hear it cracking. You turn the plane, not that. Give it here.
It's not crap.
Give it here.
It's not crap.
You change. You turn the plane, not that.
I want to turn it.
Turn that. Look. Not that.
Also served with the Army Air Corps, Royal Navy. 45 horsepower de Havilland Gypsy Major. Gives you about 138 miles per hour. Got machine split. You'll be seeing Dave Hurrell fly later on. Give you a clue as to the aeroplane he'll then be flying. He'll play you some music. Training. In 1945, Royal Air Force put out a requirement that could well have been mission impossible to replace the venerable and much loved de Havilland Tiger Moth biplane, Britain's Commonwealth primary trainer. De Havilland's Canadian branch came up with the solution that you see in front of you, the DHC-1 Chipmunk. In first flew in 1946, entered Royal Air Force service in 1949. The 1200 were built in Canada, Great Britain, all the British ones in Ireland, Manchester, and in Portugal. Comes in their time. Primary training. This boat is the Lancaster that you saw earlier. It's designed for long-range patrol over the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, or the Pacific. Hunting for subs or surface vessels, or the markings of this one to rescue downed pilots in the sea.
Mommy, that's it. Go. That's it. She said yeah.
Why the unusual shape? That big,
That's nice of him, isn't it?
narrow
I got
wing,
a hot with it. There's a
basically
bird and
an
a
enormous
Like what?
flying fuel tank with long range. Now,
Nice that it's
the
sharing.
last thing you want to do when you're landing in water is get the propellers or the engine wet in any way, shape or form. So you've got to design an aeroplane that keeps those as far away from the water as possible.
There's another one coming.
Now one way of doing that is the way Short Brothers did with the Sunderland, British 4-engine flying
Mum,
boat.
is that two?
I think, and that was shell.
That was to create a big, deep, bulky, draggy, heavy fuselage. Consolidated group, the United States, where this was designed, went for a sleek boat-like hull. Decided the best way to get that wing, the engines, the propellers away from the spray was to put a pylon on the top of the fuselage and lift that wing up, and you can see that as she comes past. What you can also see now is that Phil has deployed the wingtip floats to provide balance when they're in the water. As she comes through as well, you'll see behind the wing two enormous blisters on the fuselage. They look like blisters, they're actually transparencies, giving fantastic view when people are searching the featureless oceans.
Just there on the front. Got it back.
No, right.
Trying to find my son with the hat on.
Based at Duxford, last month, this beautiful machine flew all the way to Sulham Voe in the Shetland Isles. It's there to commemorate the 80th anniversary of two Catalina pilots who were awarded Victoria Crosses for the sinking of submarines. One operating out of Wick was David Cornwall, Royal Air Force. On the way up to Sulham Voe in Shetland, Catalina flew very specially over a house in Aberdeen, because there, John Cruikshank, VC, was almost in tears as the aeroplane that he used to fly circled his house. John, bless him, is 104, the Coastal Command veteran, and we salute him even from here. Put your hands together for John. He'll hear you all the way out of Aberdeen.
Yeah, it starts in September.
Now that mission,
It's tightly was telling you.
as you can imagine, with gas goes along like this, it costs a lot of money. Plain sailing has a crowdfunding site. Take a look on GoFundMe for Operation Shetland if you feel like helping.
Where's my watermelon rock candy?
In neither that one or the other one.
It's not in that one.
Give little boy his water back though.
What?
Give little boy his water back. His lid.
What's this lid?
There.
This machine was built by Canadian diggers in Quebec in Scotland. Dear me. Look, you're alright. Got that out.
I'll put that in my pocket.
Canada. Served initially with Royal Canadian Air Force.
It's like reception yet.
And then as a fire bomb, scooting on water from lakes, dropping forest fires in Canada, and in the 1960s in France before returning to Canada. The aeroplane appears in the colours of a machine that was based at Halesworth in Essex, the 5th Emergency Rescue Squadron, United States Air Force, Army Air Force. In early 1945, it landed in the North Sea to rescue a downed P-51 Mustang pilot. Sadly, the water state was such that they did not take off. They got the pilot on board, but they were now stranded. Suddenly, they were shot up and sunk by a Luftwaffe Messerschmitt 262 twin jet.
Stop.
Suddenly, the rescuers and the rescued were in need of rescue. Thankfully, the Great Yarmouth flying boat came
Stop.
to their rescue.
You can stop.
Brave men all round.
Are these wheels not a bit open?
Down.
Put this thing down high.
You can see the blisters. If you look under the wing, you'll also see a dark circle. That's one of the big main wheels of the amphibian undercarriage. So tricycle undercarriage, auto nose, bring down a small wheel. The two large wheels pop out of the side, enormous frame. Undercarriage legs. So this airplane is truly very adaptable. And on sea, and on conventional rock.
Smell over there.
Coming through now.
Huh? Oh, right. Like,
Final run, wave and clap. This is a fabulous machine. Phil Pettit, Catalina, plain sailing Catalina. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the magic of Blackpool.
I need to stand this way.
Fabulous. And here's the twizzle.
Don't mess with it.
And they break.
Mom, when are we going? Bye.
up with me. Colin Hayes is the engineer on this astounding aeroplane.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, just with any pilot or motor racing driver, once you give them power, they want more power. So indeed, we bolted 2 jet engines to this aircraft.
Not a standard thing to do. This is thinking out of the box.
Definitely out of the box. You, the people who come to the air shows, you want to see something unique. So we have created a unique aircraft. There's no other aircraft in the world like this aircraft.
So I'm going to put together Rich's back history, but he's looking straight away, so we'll do that later. But this aeroplane, 2 jets strapped to the side, 700 pounds of static thrust, if I got it right?
Yes, that's correct. We get about 1,000 to 1,100 pounds of thrust from the piston engine. We get another 750 pounds of thrust from the 2 gas turbine engines. The aircraft weighs about 1,500 pounds. We have about 1,750 pounds, so we have more power than the aircraft actually weighs. Therefore, we can climb vertically and we can hover.
So, all of this astounding bits and pieces. Listen to that sound. There's more to this than just putting jets on the side of the fuselage. There's much more to this aeroplane. We don't really call them tweaks. There's a lot of other things going on.
Sometimes it's a time to talk, and it's a time to listen. Exactly. And indeed, this is for you from the element of this is a 2-seat aircraft, but there's no room for the front passengers, so we've got 3 different fuel tanks in the front seat where the front passenger would sit. We're a solo plane. We've got 3 tanks because we've got 3 different fuels we need. We need outgas for the piston engine, which drives the propeller. We need turbine fuel for the 2 turbine jet engines, but we also need the smoke oil tank, so the smoke coming out the back of the aircraft. So inside that aircraft there are 3 tanks. It's just so complicated. It's like a microbrewery.
Colin, you absolutely astounded me yesterday when you said one of the last things that you do on the aeroplane before it starts on its flight. What do you do to Rich?
As you can see from these manoeuvres, normal harnesses simply aren't sufficient. If you just put a seatbelt on, you fall out of the aircraft. So we actually ratchet strap Richard into his seat. There's 2 big ratchet straps, and Richard is pinned into the aircraft. So when he's flying upside down, he can hit each other and expel into the aircraft. So the aircraft will burn 60 litres of fuel during its display, just for the jet turbines alone. So the aircraft is actually quite heavy at the moment. And some of the hovering manoeuvres, and the aircraft gains performance just in these 10 minutes. So the moment we're burning fuel, we're trying to make the aircraft lighter so we can do more hovering manoeuvres later on.
Colin, I know we're both under a 3-line whip from Rich. Aeropods. Flight data monitoring, flight ops, quality assurance. Without them, this superb airshow act would not be possible. We are eternally grateful to them.
Indeed, it's not an easy aircraft to maintain, and it's not a cheap aircraft to maintain either. So without Airflight's assistance, we simply couldn't be with this aircraft here today.
Now, this is the high alpha I was talking about. Totally fly-by-wire controls. It can do things that they can do. Holding itself at low speed, totally controllable. I don't know why I put the torches on. I have to go.
Someone's left it aside. Typhoon's moving the air so much it's condensing humid air into vapor trails. Coming round now. Keep your eye on this. You've seen that departure before with the jet things, and I assure you Lieutenant David Turbo Turnbull is not frightening the bejeebers out of that airline. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to depart. Put your hands together. New customers. Hungary, Vietnam. 800 samples. All to hello already. 800.
You want that about you finish with, okay?
Well,
Come on. Give me the day off.
This machine was part of a special mission intended to be used by the national batting team. Players training the L39 ground reserve.
Of this show today. I have the honour of talking to you today through the show. I give you some more information about the team, about the pilots themselves, what we get up to. Sorry about the waiting, folks. I was just talking to Red One, the team are airborne, of course, out of Blackpool. They're carrying out all their pre-show checks and administration. That makes sure they get themselves into the correct formation and get into the smoke pod and prime, so that on wheels playing with red, white and blue is ready to put on for their show arrival. When we arrive, you'll see an outfit on the formation with that red, white and blue outside of the back one formation. Just make sure there's a huge round of applause, huge cheer, and I will transmit them to the team.
Nailed it. I was just like pressing the button.
Bring around to that, we have a new red one this year, a new team leader, squad leader, jump on! Ronnie's been with the team for 5 years. He took a great job in 2023 before the back of that team leader. He's a former type group pilot, he's a former qualified flying shooter of the Soprano, where he was the Soprano display pilot in 2012. You see 6 and 7 split at the back. The smoke will come on. In from the left. The smoke comes on. 4, big, 6. We're asking As GT changes formation, right hand side of red one is red two. That's scoring in Christian Can. Christian's with the team. Then joined the 617 World Games Nationals this morning. Quite tornado at the
Dad did this thing by putting on.
As the team go out, there is no mistake for the iconic shape of Blackpool.
What the next console?
Once again, red one 4-2 over 4. So the team on the line is going to
Because they have different colours in the back. Put a little bit of petrol in the car.
Any milk?
They are known as blues. These are colour of their flying coveralls of wear during participating season. There are a number of blues here today at our charter. Make sure you come along, have a chat with the flag over their role nations for an hour, and their goal is to wider Royal Airport. Going to the ball has been 8 and 9, smoke the red and the blue around the rest of the formation. What's the little change in red one brings on down the line? Inside those booths there are 11 individuals who get to fly in the back of our aircraft, t-shirts with panel taken from the engineering company, as the circus. One individual looking at today. Circus Technical today is from the Twin Islands South Company today, filming the show from safety and digital events. It's also responsible for the social media videos you see, not also practical technical back of the airplane. So what time in the first half? On the right, the world's famous Diamond Nine is the 2024 round. As we go into the second half, I'll see if you can see 2003. This is the 5, 4, 3. Now to break down into two distinct sections in the second half. Off to the right hand side, red 1 through 5, known as the Maybe small, children's books. Off to the left, you have red 6, 7, 8, and 9, that are now known as the Lab. Named after squad leader Ray and one of the most famous aviators in Florida history. He was one of the first members of the Hours, the only team leader for 47 years. He took the team from a 7-ship to a 9-ship. Keep your eye on to your left side. First born in 1964, our first one displayed in 1965. We actually formed 3 distinctive display teams around at the time. We had Pelicans, Black Arrows, and the Airshows. We took the red from the red Pelicans and Arrows, all the Black Arrows, and we took the aircraft from the Yellow Jacks. And tribute to that aircraft needed from the line, flying the Gnats.
Are you going to do a big carpet?
Yeah.
So,